Hi, I'm Mason with the UCC Mainstream. College tuition nationally has been outpacing inflation as schools try to deal with state budget cuts, and UCC is no exception. On May 8th, the UCC Board of Trustees voted to increase tuition up to an additional $10 per credit. Starting summer term, students should expect to pay up to $85 per credit, a rate that is still among the lowest in the state. So we asked ASUCC President Brenna and ASUCC Vice President Freddy Gompf to explain the impact of these rising tuition costs.
So ASUCC Student Government, back in about February, we did a tuition increase survey of among about 80 students, asking them how they would be impacted by a tuition increase. And most students said that they'd have to cut back on classes for next year or completely drop out together and save up for a year before they return back to school. But right now, the board has seen, they approved a proposal for an increase of up to $10, meaning that once they get the final budget from the state, they can not say like, oh, well, we got more money than we expected. We don't have to do a $10 increase. We can be okay with just like a $5 increase. So they left wiggle room for themselves. So it's not for sure yet if we have a $10 increase.
Yeah, and as it turns out, the state budget has it's turned out in the state budget that there is over $200 million more than the state had expected, and it seems that some of that may be able to go towards higher education, community colleges specifically, and as a result of that, the increase may not need to be as much. So it may not turn out as bad as we had expected it to.
Yeah, and we won't find out for sure what the tuition increase is until they get the state budget from us, which will be like at the very last minute. So
The full $10 increase may not occur if the state receives enough tax resources to increase their allocation to colleges. For future information about tuition costs, students can check their self-service banner or the umpqua.edu website.